Let's talk about lead generation for loan brokers. I'm Shane Walton with the Commercial Loan Broker Institute. The starting place for lead generation is understanding that the old phrase, there are riches in niches, is applicable to our industry. And what that means is the more targeted you are, the clearer you are on who you serve, what they care about, and how you benefit them, the better you can do at marketing and generating leads. So the starting point for lead generation is identifying who you serve, out of the scope of everybody out there. Who is it that you serve best in your brokerage? What is your advantage? Why should they be doing business with you rather than others? And next, establish your brand that resonates with that niche. That's involving both the content of what you say and the design, the prettiness, the graphics that are included in that presentation. So, number one, identify your niche. Number two, create the messaging that resonates with that niche. The right text, the right copy, and the right designs. Next, you want to identify how that market, how that niche, how your audience is going to get their information. Where is it that when they need financing or they need to grow their business or they're facing business challenges, where is it that they go to for information, for education, for solutions? Once you've identified that, you know which marketing channels are going to be best for generating leads within your individual niche. That could take a whole variety of different formats. One very common one that we work with a lot of clients in at the Institute is search engine optimization. If your particular client base will first go to Google to find information, to find loans, to find financing, that is where you need to be. So that means a heavy optimization campaign. And we have a lot of other trainings and videos on SEO, but the basics are identifying the keywords, the phrases that your niche is going to search, then including all of those keywords and phrases in a natural way, focusing very clearly on them throughout your content, your URLs, your headings, your body copy, your meta tags, your alt tags, all of the different pieces that make up your website content. And then from there, building backlinks, links from other sites over to yours that are going to reflect that same keyword usage. So search engine optimization, organic rankings, that could be one way that you're getting your name out to generate leads. Another one is your folks might happen to be on social media. If so, then that's where you should be as well. Going ahead and posting great content, doing great graphics to go with it, really providing value so that you catch attention, you have content that gets shared, because the heart of social media is having content that gets shared in a social manner. That's where the magic happens, right? So sharing great content there for your particular niche. Another place that they might be going to get information is looking to their trusted advisors. And if that is the case, they're looking for financing, so they talk to their CPA or their real estate agent about how they'll finance a particular transaction. You need a referral program where you're building relationships with all of those trusted centers of influence. And within our larger programs at the Institute, that is one of the primary channels that we focus on. Alternatively, your niche might not be going out and searching for that information. Instead, you might need to use advertising to get them in front of it. They might not be aware that you have these solutions that would benefit their businesses so significantly. In that case, you're going to be looking to advertising. If you're going online, that could take a variety of formats. That could be pay-per-click, i.e. Google Ads, the old Google AdWords, really getting that through their display network out to people who are just reading other information and would benefit from seeing what you have up as a display or graphical ad. Another approach might be social media ads, so that they're not necessarily looking for information shared about your company, but you can laser focus, target them, and reach them, whether that be on LinkedIn with some in-mail, whether that be on Facebook, whatever the case might be. Alternatively, you could always be in an industry where print advertising or even event advertising is a great channel. But the key process is to identify what channels your niche market are going to respond to best, and from there, to focus all of your efforts in doing a bang-up job within that primary or top 2 channels. In addition to those strategies, direct outreach is critical within our industry. Now, that takes a variety of formats. That can be traditional, picking up the phone and calling. That can also look like email, developing and researching a list of ideal contacts and then reaching out to them directly. It can also still be direct mail. And of course, you can be using LinkedIn, one of the most powerful tools for efficient outreach that we have available today. All of these different channels are going to be the strongest when they are supported by one another. It's the old analogy of how many legs do you have on your stool. If there's only 2, it's going to be likely you're going to fall flat on your face. But if you are going ahead and reaching them by phone, and you're sending very tactful and educational and helpful open emails, and you are also reaching out to them on LinkedIn, and you've also hit their physical mailbox with a couple of direct mail pieces, you're going to get their attention. So the best outbound communication strategies always include a diversified approach to communication. Now, I previously mentioned the importance of generating referrals, and that can take a variety of different formats. But the heart of it is always building strong relationships with the trusted advisors who are talking with your ideal client. That might look like connecting with real estate agents who are helping their clients to buy and sell properties that need financing. It might look like connecting with business brokers that are helping their clients to buy and sell businesses. It might be connecting with CPAs and other trusted advisors like attorneys and lawyers. It might look like connecting with bankers and other lenders who are declining their applicants but are looking for another place to place those borrowers. All of these are different ideas of categories for generating referrals. The question becomes, how do you generate them? And the process is very similar to the same outreach that we just outlined for direct borrowers. In other words, the same messaging. You create your own messaging that is entirely unique to the interests, to the emotional drivers, the desires and the fears of those referral partners. And you take that messaging, you present it graphically in a very attractive way, and you get it out using the channels that those referral partners frequent. So that could be a tactic of direct outreach using the phone and the email and the LinkedIn and the direct mail strategies that we just outlined, or it could be pay-per-click advertising, or it could be a whole variety of other channels. The key is that you're targeting your messaging and your outreach to those individual referral partners. And that is one of the big pieces that we focus on at the Institute, which gives you a feeling for just how powerful and how critical that strategy is to success, especially for a new loan brokerage that's just getting its momentum rolling. Another key tip for you is to focus on reviews. Your reviews, your online reputation is paramount to your success. In other words, if you have 10 great reviews and you have 5 stars and somebody checks you out, they're going to be so much more inclined to do business with you than if you don't have those 10 but you do have 1 bad review. So even when you're playing with very low numbers, focus from day 1 with every client you serve on getting great online reviews. Because whenever anybody checks you out, and every prospective client is going to check you out, whenever anyone checks you out, they're going to see your reviews online. And you want to make sure that you are putting the best foot forward. So really do focus there as part of your lead generation strategy. It's often overlooked because it doesn't immediately generate leads, but when you look at the numbers, it will have a big impact because it increases the conversions. It might not increase the eyeballs that are on your company, those who are aware of your company, but it has a big impact, a big increase on the conversion number between the number of eyeballs that are on your company and how many people pick up the phone and actually reach out because of the reputation you have online. So focus strongly on generating really quality reviews, 5-star reviews from everybody that you do business with. In addition, another key strategy is to, whenever possible, integrate and automate. So at the Institute, for everyone we're launching, we're taking all of their different lead generation marketing activities and integrating them with the CRM that we provide for the industry. So that when somebody visits their website, let's say they say, I'll check out the rates for that I would receive, the interest rates. Or maybe they say, I want to go ahead and do a little pre-application and see exactly what type of financing would be right for me. All of these drop directly into the CRM, they automatically trigger ongoing marketing so that if somebody is just interested in checking out interest rates, they are then, from that day on, going to be positioned to receive ongoing email outreach and then can be translated into a variety of other channels and campaigns. So whenever possible, integrate and automate. And finally, track and improve. At the heart of all marketing is making sure you can say clearly what you did and what results you got from those activities. And when you have clarity and you turn that into solid numbers, you're going to be in a position where you can say what did work and what didn't work. Because even with a strategy like this, like we've outlined in this video, even with all of these step-by-step processes, you aren't going to hit a home run every time. The good news is that you hit a home run once and you strike out twice, you're still going to be in a really, really profitable place. The question is, are you going to know early in the game which of your channels was a strikeout and which of them was a home run, which messaging worked and which messaging you thought sounded great, was speaking to exactly what your clients cared about, but in the end, they didn't care about it? Are you going to know that? It all depends on whether you are tracking and running those reports to identify and continuously improve. So there you have a variety of different marketing strategies for generating leads with your loan brokerage. Now, our team of marketing specialists is working day in and day out in this industry. And we're always happy to bounce ideas around. We offer free coaching sessions and feel free to take advantage of that. We love meeting brokerages around the country. You can do that through our website, commercialloanbrokerinstitute.com. Again, I'm Shane Walton with the Commercial Loan Broker Institute, and I wish you all the best in many, many successful lead generation strategies.